Hi everybody, my name is Simon Wright. I'm the module convener for MGT583, Managing for Sustainability. A very warm welcome to the subject. I'm sorry I'm a few days late with this. It's been a busy start to the year, and I was down in Melbourne last week. So anyway, it's where are we? The 11th of February. We've got a few weeks to run until the start of term, so I thought I'd just take this short video to, most importantly, welcome you to the topic. MGT583 is a new subject. There were sustainability subjects in the past, but I've written this subject afresh. I've tried to pull together various thinking on sustainability, and particularly from a business perspective. So, as the subject outline says, this is a new course. You're the guinea pigs. So I hope you really enjoy the experience. I am trying to really capture this exciting transition at the moment where businesses are embracing sustainability to varying degrees. Sustainability is, as the subject outline says, moving from the periphery to the mainstream. Businesses to varying degrees are looking at sustainability as a source of cost and resource efficiency, looking at it from a brand and marketing perspective, looking at it sometimes as a source of competitive advantage. And even in the last couple of weeks we've seen Westpac nominated or selected as the most sustainable company in the world. So there's some food for thought. You know, what does sustainability mean, and particularly what does it mean in the context of banking and finance and the things that Westpac does. So look, the course comes very much from a corporate perspective, talks about corporate sustainability. We touch upon concepts of sustainability, origins of sustainability and sustainable development. We look a bit at the nature of the firm, what is a business and what is it there to do. Spend a bit of time in week 2 looking at stakeholders. This concept, I'm sure many of you have heard of stakeholders. Those people who can affect or are affected by the firm. So we'll talk about Ed Freeman, the guru of stakeholder theory. I'll show you some Ed Freeman videos and get you to do some hands-on exercises around stakeholder analysis. We talk a little bit about business ethics. People say that corporate sustainability is an oxymoron. Well, business ethics sure could be seen as a bit of an oxymoron, so we talk a bit about business ethics. And we also talk about corporate social responsibility. This topic that emerged in the 50s and 60s and has become very trendy in the last 15 years or so around the world for businesses to have a corporate social responsibility or CSR strategy. We'll spend some time looking at sustainable business models. We'll look at what businesses are doing to really innovate and change the way that they are doing businesses. We'll look at some interesting examples from both Australia and offshore. We will look at sustainability as a source of competitive advantage, and we'll see how businesses are building value propositions and brand positioning around sustainability. We'll look at this concept of triple bottom line, so the financial, social and environmental. We'll look at that in the context of finance and accounting. We'll also do an analysis over 4 weeks of a framework for sustainability. We'll look at sustainability in the marketplace, so how businesses generate sustainable products. We'll look at the workplace and sustainable practices around human resources and staff engagement. We'll look at community strategies from business, how they invest and engage with the community. And of course, almost most importantly, certainly the area that dominates, we'll look at sustainability and the environment and how businesses are managing their environmental impacts, both in terms of environmental management and also maybe around carbon and climate change. And then to wrap up, we'll have a look at sustainable finance. We'll look at what banks and other businesses are doing in terms of frameworks and agreements that they're signing up to around finance. And we'll look at socially responsible investment and how the superannuation industry is shaping the behaviours of companies to become more responsible and hopefully more sustainable. So I'm really looking forward to this course. It's as I said, it's a new structure for the course. We've got a brand new textbook, an Australian textbook that came out last year, which is first class. So I'm trying to balance that strong Australian content with lots of international examples so that you get the best of both. The assessments, I hope, are interesting, engaging and not too onerous. I'm not asking you to write thousands of word essays. I've got 3 tasks for you in the course. The first is a stakeholder analysis, which shouldn't take you too long, and that's due quite early on in the subject. The second and third are really sort of ongoing. I've structured the course so that you do the work as you go and that you don't have to worry about doing big chunks of work for assessments at the end. So through the course I'm asking you to keep a learning journal, and that will essentially be the core of your continual assessment. So I will look at that and see how that's evolved over the course of the 14 weeks. And then at the end of the course I'm going to ask you all to do a short 10-minute presentation. So to consolidate and aggregate what you've learnt in the course and to pull that together into a sustainability strategy for an organisation with which you're familiar, or maybe the organisation that you're working at the moment. It's your choice. The important thing is that you demonstrate an understanding of this foundation module in sustainability. You understand what businesses are doing, and you learn and take examples of what other businesses are doing and apply them to your own business to show how that business can improve its sustainability strategy. And I ask you to present as if you're presenting to the board of your business. So we'll do that all using Adobe Connect. In the course of these sessions, again, this is a distance course, it's taught online, so we don't have routine interaction, but of course you can always contact me probably by email, and between my teaching and my research I will normally get back to you within 48 hours. But I will be running short webinars across the period, so there'll be an introductory webinar really just reiterating what I'm talking about in this little video now, and then I'll run preparatory sessions for each of the 3 assessments just to make sure that you know what's expected and that you're on the right track. Okay, so look, that's really all I want to say. I've been rabbiting on for a few minutes. As I said, I'm really looking forward to this course. It's a new approach to teaching sustainability. We hope to use it as a platform for continued sustainability education, so your feedback is really valued. And we will have a relatively small cohort compared to my other topics, so I'm looking forward to that. And so again, you know, please let's communicate. Tell me what's working, tell me what's not working. If you have concerns or issues about your learning, you haven't studied for a while, you have concerns about assignments and essays, you think you may miss a deadline, then please come to me early. Don't come to me the day before the assessment is due, because there's really not very much I can do at that late stage. But come to me early and we can talk. But otherwise, I want to provide you with an engaging, fun, challenging, and hopefully wide-ranging education into sustainability. I'm sure that many of you come with a good degree of knowledge anyway, and so please bring that to the group and share that through the weekly discussion forums and indeed your work. But otherwise, I will talk again in a few weeks. You have my contact details. The subject outline will be available by the end of this week, so Friday the 14th, just in time for Valentine's Day, and the modules themselves, because this is a new module, because it's being taught online, we are having a few teething issues, nothing dramatic, but just doing some fine-tuning so that the assessments and the learning experience is optimised. So I'm in no hurry to release that to you, but I will probably try and get it to you by the 21st, which gives you a week or 2 to play before the start of the session. So look, very much looking forward to chatting to you online. I really hope you enjoy this sustainability experience. My background, I should have said this up front, but I've been working as a sustainability practitioner for just over 10 years. I've worked for big multinationals as the head of sustainability, and the last few years running my own consultancy, and joined CSU 9 or 10 months ago now. I've been teaching for UK universities and for Australian universities for about 7 years, and so I hope all of that experience comes through in this course, and I hope you have a really really profitable and enjoyable time. So look, thanks for your attention. Very best of luck with the course. Looking forward to engaging with you, and if you have any concerns or issues, then please get in touch sooner rather than later. Thanks.